All right, these are going to be example problems for how to solve temperature conversions, metric conversions, and ratios to percentages and percentages to ratios. I'll work a few, and then I'll give you opportunity to work the rest on your own, and then you can watch to see how I solved them. So we'll start with converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. We'll start with our equation for converting Fahrenheit to Celsius, which is right here. And so I'll put my 68 degrees Fahrenheit in for F, plug in the rest of the numbers, times 5 divided by 9, and then solve. 68 minus 32 is 36, so I solved this portion of the problem, wrote the answer up there. And now I'll multiply by 5 and divide by 9. Oops, sorry. Little revelation as to what's coming. So when I multiply by 5, I get 180. When I divide by 9, I get 20. So that's 20 degrees Celsius. Degrees Celsius. All right. Next up, we'll have 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll plug it into this same equation, Fahrenheit to Celsius. So I'll start with 80 minus 32 times 5 divided by 9. 80 minus 32 is 48. 48 times 5 is 240, divided by 9 is 26.6, repeating, degrees Celsius. Okay, what I'll have you do now is pause this video recording and try and work problems 3, 7, and 8, because they are converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. Go ahead and pause it and work those problems. I'm going to continue recording, pause, repeat, rewind whenever you need. So next up, I'll work some Celsius to Fahrenheit problems. The equation for when you're given Celsius and you want to find Fahrenheit is right here. So I'll plug 37 into that equation. And I'll do 37 times 9, 333 divided by 5, 66.6. plus 32 gives me 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The next problem I'll work is this 90 degrees Celsius. I'll plug it into our Celsius to Fahrenheit equation, which you'll be given. 90 times 9 is 810, divided by 5 is 162, plus 32, 194 degrees Fahrenheit. Please pause the video now and try and work problems 6, 9, and 10 on your own. I'm now going to show the pen strokes for solving the next problems. So I'll solve 3, 7, and 8, these Fahrenheit problems, and then I'll solve 6, 9, and 10, these Celsius problems, so you can confirm your answers. 40 minus 32 is 8, times 5 is 40, divided by 9 is 4.4 degrees Celsius. Problem number 7, 100 minus 32 times 5/9. 68 times 5 is 340, divided by 9 is 37.7 degrees Celsius. And last one, 25 minus 32 is minus 57, times 5 minus 260, divided by 9, minus 28.8 degrees Celsius. 6. I take 115, plug it into my Celsius to Fahrenheit equation. 115 times 9 is 1135, divided by 5 is 227, plus 32 is 259 degrees Fahrenheit. 45 times 9/5. 45 times 9 is 405, divided by 5 is 81, plus 32, 113 Fahrenheit. And last equation, minus 40, plug it into the equation, times 9/5 plus 32, minus 40 times 9 is minus 360, divided by 5 is minus 72, plus 32 is minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Minus 40 is the one temperature where Celsius and Fahrenheit are the exact same. All right, next up we're going to look at some metric conversions. I'll do the first couple slowly, and then I'll have you do the rest, and then you can check your work. So we're going from kilometers to decimeters. So that means I'm going to have to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. That means I have to jump this imaginary decimal point, which is always at the end of a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Oh, excuse me, 4 places. Let me just reiterate that that is actually 4 jumps like this. We start at K and we're going to little d, so we jump 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 jumps down below equals 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros added. So our final number is 100, followed by 4 zeros, which is 1,000,000. Here we're going from hectometers to just regular old meters. Regular old meters, regular old liters, regular old grams are just the units, so that central U. So I'm going from hecto to the regular units, which is 2 jumps. So my imaginary decimal jumps 2 places, and I add 2 zeros, which means I have 4, 3, 8, 2, 0, 0 with a comma there. All right, try the next 4 on your own. So you can pause this video and attempt those, and then I'm going to solve them right now, but you can pause the video and try them on your own. So going from milli to deci. Milli to deci is 2 jumps to the left. So I'll jump the decimal 2 places to the left, and it turns out to be 83.4534. Deca to centi represents 1, 2, 3 jumps. So I jump the decimal 3 times, add zeros for placeholders, and 4, 3, 6, 7, 9, 3, 0, 0, add in my commas. Going from the unit meter to the millimeter, so that's 1, 2, 3 jumps to the right. So I jump my decimal 1, 2, 3 places to the right, add my zeros, 8, 4, 3, 0, 0, final answer. And last but not least, going from hecto to milli, so up top, that looks like this many jumps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. So I'll jump my decimal 5 places, which means I have to add a 0, final answer. All right, last but certainly not least, converting percentages to ratios and ratios to percentages. If you have a percentage and you want to convert it to a ratio, you start with 100 divided by 35. All ratios will have 1 colon, so 1, and then this colon, and then whatever answer you get here. So 100 divided by 35 is 2.8. So it's a 1 in 2.86 chance, 2.86. Okay, 25%. If it's a percentage going to a ratio, you start with 100 on top, divide by that percentage. It's always going to equal 1 colon 100 divided by 25. We don't need a calculator, that's 4. 4 quarters in a dollar. All right, try the next 2 on your own. So pause this video, and I'm going to go ahead and solve them now. So you can pause me so that you can get a chance to solve them on your own. 100 divided by 90, 1 in 1.1. And then the last one, 100 divided by 15, 1 colon 6.6 repeating. All right, last ones, we're going to go from ratios to percentages. Ratios to percentages, you think about 1 in 27 as 1 divided by 27. 1 divided by 27 equals 0.037. To make it a percentage, you multiply by 100, and you get 3.7%. Okay, I'll do one more, and then I'll give you a chance to attempt a couple on your own. 1 divided by 14.6, 0.0685 times 100 equals 6.85%. That one got a little smushed, sorry about that. All right, try the next 2 on your own. Pause the video. I'm going to solve them right now, so pause me so that you can solve them on your own. 1 divided by that 1.4 equals 0.714 times 100 equals 71.4%. And 1 divided by 57 equals 0.0175 times 100 equals 1.75%. Final answer. Good luck studying. See you all soon.